Let's talk about the podcast. Get lit with me.
Yeah.
If you tired of niggas fronting, let's talk about it. If you tired of bitches getting over niggas, let's talk about it, man. It's the podcast. Talk about everything, man. It's the boy Buddha.
Showtime in the building. What's up, y'all? How we feeling in here,
We got some special guests,
Very
man.
special, very special. Can we go around
Part
and
two. We
introduce
back.
ourselves?
Part two.
We'll get into that story, how it happened and all that. But let's go around, introduce ourselves, man. What's your name on that other side?
I'm Diamond.
I'm Anjanae.
I'm Jay.
All
We're
right.
the real melanin sisters.
Let's go.
How
you feeling today, man? How everybody feeling, man? How you feeling, Show?
I mean, it's Friday, man. This is my favorite day of the week, man. I'm happy and blessed. I'm feeling good. I can't wait to turn up on the podcast, turn up after the podcast. Saturday, Sunday is lit every day, you heard?
I'm feeling good, too, man. They're chilling, taking one day at a time, ready to turn up, man.
You know it.
All week. For me, I was looking forward to this all week. Turn up, man.
He gassing
Okay.
us up.
Right.
How y'all feeling, though?
We feeling good. Well, I'm feeling good.
No,
I
I'm
can't
good.
speak for them.
I'm doing good. Same, taking it day by day. I feel you on that.
All
You
right.
should, as you should. So let's get right into it, man.
All right, so we're gonna go right into unpopular opinions, man. So this is a real story too. So my cousin actually got locked up the other day, and I'm gonna tell y'all how. My other cousin, female, hit him up like, "Yo, my man put hands on me. I'm tired of him putting hands on me." And he a real one, you know what I mean? He said, "I bet for family, it don't matter if you a distant cousin, a far cousin. He just one of them ones that if you call, he's gonna put it all on the line." And he came through and he put it all on the line. So he did what he had to do to make sure that, you know, my cousin is safe. You know what I mean? And he ended up going behind bars. It wasn't no crazy scratch, but he got locked up for a couple days and all that. And he didn't care about it. He knew that's what it might come down to. And last week, Cuzzo was back with son. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about this because, like, for me, as I continue to grow, I'm like, damn, what are we supposed to do? And I would love to ask ladies this question. What are we supposed to do as men? And not just a cousin to cousin, but what if it's a sister? What if it's a mother? What if it's an auntie? This is a real question I think a lot of men need to just understand. When you call your loved one to help you out in a situation, what are we supposed to do? Because if we don't do it, especially if you're a brother, this is just a cousin. But if you're a brother, if you are whatever, like a cousin that might have lived and grew up with you, you know what I mean? What are we supposed to do in those situations? Because one, he could have got killed. You know what I mean? Two, he did go to jail.
Right.
So, and then you get back with son. So, like, what are we supposed to do when you call in that moment when son putting hands on you and you all emotional? What are we supposed to do?
I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I ain't doing shit.
I
ain't doing shit.
Especially
they gonna go
if
right
you
back with
ended
each
up-
other.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think it's knowing like the situation and knowing like either cousin, sister, or whoever's in that position. Like if you know that they always like get into it and go back and forth, what I was taught, you back off. Because then you get involved and now they back together. Now you looking like a hater
outsider.
or the outsider, and now they got beef. You gotta leave that alone until like she literally pack her own shit, ready to go, and then that's
give me,
different.
like 3 months of consistency
Yeah.
before I step
not
in.
even
Honestly,
doing
you gotta
that.
set boundaries
Yeah,
because like
no.
now I'm just beefing with your nigga for
Right.
nothing, and you back with him.
Shit
I
can
went
go
to
left.
jail
Yeah.
for nothing. Like,
Exactly.
And then low key, she could possibly turn on you
Yeah.
defending this nigga. So yeah.
Tell
Back
Cuzzo,
off.
if you ain't ready to leave,
No.
don't call me.
I'm
Like,
not going. I'm not calling, and I'm not going to feel bad if he kill her because at the end of the
that's
day,
crazy.
no, because 9 times out of 10 they always
Yeah.
go
Go
back. That's a
back.
fact.
So it don't even
Yeah.
matter. I can't come there and save you every single time.
Yeah.
And maybe that one time when I missed that call and I'm gonna feel bad about it, but your ass was going back anyway.
So why they be making those calls then? It seemed like 'cause all across the board, it seemed like y'all like, oh nah,
The
don't do that.
emotions.
And everybody know that.
Spur of
It's in
the moment.
You mad?
really
you
done.
done,
Oh,
you done got
I'm really
hit.
done.
You don't
Probably,
like,
yeah.
like
He probably hit you one.
you
one
popping
time
your shit real quick.
hard,
Like I'm gonna call my cousin to fuck you up.
And they move off
Yeah.
emotions. Sorry to say it.
Yeah.
Females move off
Yeah.
emotions.
Oh, that's not only females,
Yeah.
but okay.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
And now,
Men too, but like men we can't do
I
that.
feel
'Cause we
attacked.
do that, we fuck up. So we can't do that. That's why one thing about men, we can't move with emotions. I learned that you can't, because you end up in jail or dead.
for sure.
But
Now,
nobody needs to move off of emotions. Let's be clear.
Yeah,
But I don't think stepping in for somebody who is experiencing domestic violence is a smart idea. I'm not saying that I wouldn't. I have done it. I did it recently, but I wouldn't put my man in that situation or like a family member in that situation. I would really try to think like, I'm going to just kill him in the house. And then, you know, you help me out, bail me out of jail or something like that. But as in calling them and knowing that I'm going to go back is wild. I'm not doing
I really think that the people that actually go through domestic violence situations and they actually need help, they don't ask for help. So the people asking for help is 9 times out of 10 going to go back to their partner or whatever. Like, how many times you hear stories about people dying because they've been getting beat on and nobody knew?
Yeah.
People that really want to leave don't say nothing.
But some girls think that's love. Cause I remember when I was younger, a girl told me that. I don't love her till I hit. I'm like, what?
That's her perception of
Yeah,
it.
That's what I'm saying. I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Can you
how
see it in
she
videos?
feel.
Love is Blind. You see it in movies. So some girls out there think that, you know? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well,
now, what about if it's
bless their
your,
hearts.
you know what I mean? I got a daughter, you know what I mean? What if it's your daughter?
I'm
Now
pulling
you
up
gotta
for my
step.
daughter
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time.
You gotta step for the daughter?
I don't got no kid. I
feel
don't
like
care.
I'm pulling up
you
for
Can't
my
talk about that. I don't got no
You
kid,
gotta
dog.
go
I
all the
don't
way
got no
just
kid,
saying.
dog.
Your daughter.
Every
Shout out to
time
Ola.
you call
You gotta
me,
step.
like,
All right.
and then I'm beefing with you because why you keep
Right,
taking
right,
this
right.
nigga back? Like,
Even my mother, I'm not stepping.
yeah, my
It
kid,
depends. My mom, one time, I
nah.
tell her one time. And after that, she go back, it's clip.
I feel like
Everybody
you
got one
guard-
time with me.
guard
One
your
time.
kids and then your spouse.
Got one time with me. That's it.
So
Riding behind
across the
my
board, here on Let's Talk About It podcast, it seems like the only exception
Mine,
for
Is the kids.
stepping in is your daughter.
Yeah,
if it's not
for
your
sure.
daughter,
Yeah, mom. Yeah, mom.
Your
hang
son
up the
could
phone.
be
Your
in
son-
there.
Your
Yeah.
son could be in a little
Yeah,
crazy
some
situation.
girls that
Yeah,
can
Nah,
talk
yeah,
to you.
yeah.
if your
Yeah.
son is getting beat up by a girl, I'm sorry.
No, but not like
Nah,
that.
but
If
like
he just
he's
like
not
not
gonna hit
trying
her.
to
Like,
hit
yeah, I'm
her
not
back.
going.
You know
I'm
what I
not going there
mean?
with you, but you.
Like my son ain't gonna punch him back. I used to-
Yeah, I'm a wax your
My cousin
ass.
gets his ass beat by his girl every other day. Real talk.
You gotta step.
We got some cousins going through some shit.
She not the
man.
nigga Tifo. She not the nigga Tifo and all that.
Damn.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Dang.
That's just a fact.
That's late.
As a bookie.
Now we jump right into it, but I ain't even get to say my nice little fancy positive intro. So
Okay,
what I
go
want
ahead.
to say is the name of the show today, ladies and gentlemen, is communication is key, right? So before we even say why, right? What does communication is key mean to y'all? What does that mean when someone say communication is key? And that's a cliche line, we know it. But what does that mean to y'all?
I think communication is key in all relationships, but speaking as someone that is married, I think that if I don't have communication, I have nothing. So it's really communicating to understand, to get to know why he did the things that he did or I did the things that I did. So communication is really the key to the foundation of everything. Like we can't build if we don't have communication. Not saying it's perfect because it ain't, but if we don't have communication, we have nothing.
Yeah, no, I think she just covered everything, to be honest.
What about you?
Even friendships, relationships, everything.
Yeah, everything.
Communication is
Everything.
key. You gotta be on the same page. Me and you on the same page with the pod. We know every Friday. Communicate. Come on.
And
That's a
just to
fact.
piggyback, communication is key because perspectives. Like we all have different perspectives. We saw different things growing up, so you're gonna have a difference of opinion. So we have to understand where people are coming from. So yeah.
All right. And now lately on social media, there's been a lot of people, you know, with podcasts going back and forth. The
Yeah.
women is this, the men is that. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's 2024, and we trying to change the narrative a little bit and just say, let's communicate and let's ask women what they really want or what they really feel. And the same thing for women. Ask us what we really want, what we really feel. And we don't got to bash each other no more. Because before...
We need each other, bro.
We need
Women
each other. Look,
men, men
everybody
need
been
women.
saying
We
that.
need each other, bro.
That's
So like we
debatable.
gotta
That's debatable.
we gotta get this shit right. We gotta get
We don't need each other?
I don't think nobody need nobody.
Ooh, why you say that?
Don't. You came in this world alone. You gonna die alone. It's nice to have somebody around.
But you want to have
But
kids.
as far as needing, nah. I don't need somebody around. I don't need a man.
Y'all need a man?
I don't.
No, she thinking.
They get lonely at night.
No, because
They
I'm
get
trying to
lonely.
be
Yeah,
clear with my
needs and
my
wants
work.
is different.
Yeah, like, do I need a man? Oh, you can't hear me? I'm sorry. Do I need a man? Possibly no, but is a man valuable in my life? Yes. So that's a better word. Because I do feel like we do need each other. And I definitely feel like black men need black women, period. That's what I do feel. What about you?
It's a whole different time.
No, I know.
Is that question I don't need a man.
She's our resident lesbian, so
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
she don't
Like
need a man.
so
A partner,
people, like
a significant other.
I do think that you need a partner, not necessarily like for growth. Like, is it the only way you can challenge yourself and grow is when you interact with other people. Like, I'm not saying you can't get ahead on your own. Like, yeah you were born alone, but certain challenges that other people bring into your life help you elevate. So like, you need that interaction.
You could get that from a friendship. That's all I'm saying. You don't really need it from a partner.
You can, but like, it depends on the friendship. Like, you gotta have a strong friendship, and at the same time, I can't rely on my friendship to give me things that I get in a relationship, because my friendship, 9 times out of 10, my friends have partners. So like,
you can agree to disagree.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's a good.
All right, but so we're gonna get into some viral topics going on out there. The first viral topic we're gonna talk about is the little girls that's dancing to
Sexy Red
song. Hands on your knees. What y'all feel about that, man?
In there,
That's
but
not
absolutely not. I'm knocking her upside her head, and the fact that she know the song is crazy.
And they all knew the song. And they was all, you know how they was all
one
stopping
girl
when the
getting
curses
crazy
came.
though.
But I ain't
girl
gonna
getting
front.
crazy.
For the purpose of this show, I looked at the comments, and there was a lot of females like, "Oh, they just having a good time. It's not even that serious." Like, and Sexy Red reposted it.
They don't know.
But whoever recorded that, they know it was a.
That was a mother that really.
Yeah,
like,
obviously. But I think so. For context, Jaleesa is not on social media, so it was a little girl with like a little karaoke machine, and she was singing "Shake That Ass." I don't know the name of the song. Anyway,
Rich Baby Daddy.
Baby Daddy. And then she had a little crew, like she was performing for them, but they was all turned up. And she knew the words. They looked about 3 or 4.
It looked like 3 to 6 or something like that.
Yeah, they was getting crazy. I'm looking like, yo.
It was harmless fun because you know that they don't know what those words mean.
It's harmless,
and they
but
just
at
turn
the
it up.
same
But
time, it's excessive. Like, I don't want to see my little kid shaking ass.
she wasn't really going crazy.
She probably see her mother, see her sister do it.
How do they even get access to know word for word like that?
Because they hear it.
TikTok, man.
But the radio, same thing. I ain't gonna front. I got a daughter, and Sexy Red coming. I almost crashed the other day trying to turn that shit off, man. Because I know how kids that repetitive. Because I ain't gonna front. My daughter kind of taught me something. It's not even about the song. It's about the beat, the swag, hands on you. Like, so I'm like, I already know you're gonna like this. That's why I said almost crash trying to turn Sexy Red off, because I know you're gonna love it. And once you hear it, she's gonna be addicted. And it's like, I'm sad that I can't, support my fellow black artists, because I'm an artist myself and I love people doing their thing. But the song, nah. You 2, 3, 5, 4. What we doing?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really see no problem with it.
Oh.
The only problem I see with it.
You have kids?
I have kids. I have 2 kids.
Okay.
I have a daughter too.
They gonna get you.
No, I don't care.
So why you don't see no problem with this? Clear it.
No, I am. I don't see no problem with it. The only problem I do see with it is that it was recorded, like at the end, put on the internet. That is it. Because if it's in the household, y'all just listening to music, y'all vibing. It's because everybody is overly exposed to the internet. They want to put everything on the internet. You don't have to.
And them daughters probably ain't want to be on the internet. They probably don't grow up like, Mom, why you gonna do me like that?
Like,
knowing that this song was gonna cause all this controversy.
So
is the parents clout chasing?
Yeah.
For pointing it out, for pressing sin. We all know how I feel when you go on the internet and you put your caption and you put, like, they knew what was going to happen, son.
Ratchet shit is taking over.
Chasing. I think that people just overly share on the internet.
That's
people,
But they had to know that was going to, like, shake the world. Like,
not really, because...
Go ahead, girl. You were smart. If Ellen was around, they would have put her on Ellen. But I mean...
Put her on Ellen?
Yeah. On the Ellen show. You know how people go viral? Ellen used to bring them in on the show. Yeah.
My perspective on it, I don't got kids. I'm not gonna dive that deep into it, but I feel like it's mad pedophile shit going on. You see Jeffrey Epstein, you see all this shit going on, and like guys see that on the internet. You don't know the internet is full of weirdos,
guys and girls.
Yeah, weirdos. But for me, like they see that and they might, you never know. They might.
Pedophiles everywhere.
Right.
That's the big place. Pedophiles.
Yeah, it's just like, nah. I feel like you shouldn't promote that. I feel like kids shouldn't promote.
They was having fun. It was so harmless though. I
Yeah.
get like
even
I
the guys. You seen the guys
sides.
recently? Some guy has his son party was like putting guns in there. You seen that recently?
oh yeah. No.
That too.
I was gonna say that too, because the same thing happened on a. It was
that
a guy
shit is
that did
corny
a song
too.
with his son, and his son was going crazy talking about drill, kill him up,
Yeah,
shoot him in the
that
head.
shit is crazy, too.
And
He was,
that's why I don't
like,
like it, because like the
seen
females, okay, y'all overly sexualizing the girl, they twerking and
That
all
part,
that.
that's
But the
true.
males are doing
Yeah,
the
that's
same
cool.
thing. Your kid 5 years old, he talking about shooting niggas in the head and all that. It's like, I'm just saying, what are we doing to the
What you
culture? Like,
expose your
Yeah.
kids
Yeah.
to.
damn, that's sad. And y'all talking about pedophiles and all that, man. This is my man too. I fuck with my boy Diddy, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That was a
don't
crazy
know.
transition.
How y'all feel about that?
Y'all said it.
Take
I'm like,
that.
I'm sorry,
Take that.
but
Take
When
that.
did they say Diddy
Take
was
that.
a pedophile?
No, yes they did.
Diddy is everything. He's everything in a
They
book.
trying to say like allegedly
that.
Usher,
Allegedly.
Justin
Yeah,
Bieber,
yeah.
like he groomed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like what was his
He was
what the
fucking them in
flavor
the
camp
butt?
that they used to have or something like I don't know
man.
about all of that.
But like, I'm trying to figure
I'm sorry I even brought this up,
Trying
man.
to cut a nigga water off. I'm trying to cut a nigga water off, B.
Yeah.
groom them how? Like I heard about the Usher thing, but I'm like grooming them like had them inside the sex clubs or something like that.
I don't know. They had a whole
I ain't
flavor.
hear
camp.
that he was a
Overall, though,
pedophile.
what y'all think about? I feel like in 2024, all of this Hollywood, like Cat Williams just went viral.
Yeah,
for,
shout out to
And they-
Cat.
That was
What's
a great-
happening
Yeah.
right now? Like everybody,
Yeah.
like even for me, like somebody who grew up like loving music and wanting to do all that type of stuff, and now I'm older and I'm looking at, I'm like, yo, what is this? Like everybody is just talking about this person is sexual assault, this person is going to jail, this person did that. Did anybody make it off their talent, or it's like everybody just like what's happening?
I
Like,
think people did make it off their talent. I also think that sexuality was so what's the word that I'm looking for?
Taboo.
Yeah, kind of like you want to be a freak ass boy, but you really can't be a freak ass boy in a public eye. Like people going to judge Diddy. Like if he does like men, if he came out in the 90s saying that he likes men, Diddy wouldn't be who he is. So he did that behind closed doors, allegedly. And you know, like I don't know. I think that people are freaky. It's people who go to sex clubs.
it's a lot.
People who switch spouses. People are into that stuff. So I don't kink shame, and I feel like
Wait, hold on.
I
What is
don't
that?
kink shame.
Keep changing.
New word alert! New word alert!
Kink
Kink
shame is
shame.
like if somebody, let's say you like sucking on toes. I'm not going to judge you because you like sucking on toes, or if you like your ass ate. I'm not going to judge you for liking your. I don't kink shame. Whatever you into, bondage.
If you like getting
dumb,
paid, that's
you
on
like
you.
getting
Like-
whatever floats your boat. I feel like that's how we are now. If Diddy would have came out now, he might have been who he really
this
wanted
era.
to be. But
I feel like you do got to keep it 100. It don't matter what you got going on, but I think this the era where you can't hide that, man. Because if you do, you see what's happening.
That's just
They
scary.
coming
man.
out on you on all that.
They
What
coming
about
out from the
Cassie?
90s.
And, is it about money or is it about truth though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
On that Cassie shit.
I really don't know. I think that Diddy had a lot of money, and he might have been into some shit, and people with it because you got money, right? So like now, I don't know what's the reason for coming out, but like I don't think. I'm not going to judge, but I don't think that you could be forced into doing something that you
I
don't
feel
wanna
like-
do.
It depends. We see women that are not saying that she was stupid, but we see women that are so in love that they'll do anything. So they were saying that he was like slutting her out, having her sleep with people, like peeing on her and stuff like that.
I don't
like
think
I
it
said,
was
that's
love.
that's a part of a kink. We don't know,
It
but I'm
was
thinking
money. People
it
show
could
they so
be-
short
it
for
could be money.
That's what I'm saying. Females like, yo, I want a nigga with a bag. A nigga with a bag like Diddy. And
They
look,
said she
it
tried
comes
to
with
leave
this
a
shit.
couple of
Everything
times.
comes with this shit. Like, you gotta take what comes with this. People just want to take the good. It's bad that comes with that shit too. And this, it's sad to say it, but this is a lot of people's reality.
Dang.
So you
I
gotta.
just think he a freak ass boy.
That nigga was taking home trips,
I ain't gonna
buying
front. I have to
everything.
agree with Diamond, man. I think that he might have just been, but I ain't gonna front. I know some people back in the days that used to work with Diddy and all that, and they all talk about how he was just excited about dance, excited about the industry, and he was molded. I feel like it was other people because that was the industry norm. Because they talk about
Andre
Will
Harrell
Smith,
and stuff.
they talk about Will Smith, they talk about all of these guys.
They
like
even said
Cat
LA
Williams just said,
Reid,
that's
and
what
he's
I'm
above
saying.
them,
So what if it was like that's just how it was back then? Like what's his name? Suge Knight. I don't know if y'all know about this, but Suge Knight got a podcast right now from prison, and he talking
That's a
about
good one.
Dr. Dre on some bisexual. So it's like
But ain't
that's why I said what's happening right now in 2024, where it's like
a little bit of
It's
booty
money.
play.
When money get
Damn.
involved, people accept weird shit, my nigga.
Because
It's the money and the
then
fame.
it's drugs
It's
also.
the
'cause
fame
accessible
too.
to stuff.
R.
Yeah.
Kelly even getting away for what? He's
Yeah.
famous and money. That's what I'm saying.
For
People be selling
sure.
themselves short for money. As I'm
For
telling
sure.
girls, it's more to a nigga than money. That's what I'm saying.
What should I tell you? Y'all still listen to R. Kelly? Keep it 100.
Yes.
I still listen to
Yeah,
R.
I'm
Kelly.
still listening.
I can't listen to R. Kelly.
We
Like,
going viral, y'all.
I like R. Kelly, but sometimes
Yeah, I'm still listening.
his lyrics seems like you ready.
He had
I'm like,
them same lyrics back in the day that
yeah, but,
everybody
like,
was singing.
I
I'm
got
gonna keep
nieces.
singing.
So wait, if it's
I
ladies
can't
out
respect
here,
that. I just can't
That's
respect
his
that, man. As a
talent.
man,
His talent,
but it's
that's
still
his job.
him.
That's-
His talent got the girls.
Listen, no, the girls.
The talent got the girls. Right or wrong.
The girls wanted to be famous. The mothers,
Yeah.
the parents,
The parents.
were where
Talent.
the girls were.
But the talent wasn't made to have people attract to him because what? The talent.
But it's
Right or
No,
wrong.
it wasn't the
separate.
talent. It was because he was famous.
And what he
That's
could
what
do
was
for you.
attractive. They
But
probably
he had, but the talent started everything off. Just from him singing good. So, you know
okay.
what I'm trying to say. So that's what I'm saying.
No, I get
I can't, as a man, I can't rock with that.
I
got
think
nieces.
what
I'm
he
listening
did.
to it.
Yeah,
I like his
think
music.
he
It's
did.
good. It's good. But I'm like, yo, cut that off.
Hey.
Like, I'm like, cut that
Realistically,
off.
I'm still bumping
cut
R.
that
Kelly.
Yeah,
Realistically,
all of
I'm
it.
still bumping Trey songs.
Yup.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
I run
Trey,
Trey
yeah.
songs back from start to finish. Every album,
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
like,
But my thing is this,
they
right?
gas
No,
Floyd.
no, for
But he
real.
ain't get convicted. We just heard mad shit
They
about
said
him.
he raped over
Yeah,
20
yeah,
women.
that's like it's crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
You trying to cut
I'm
nigga
gonna
water
just
off.
this
You
one.
trying
I
to cut
don't really
nigga
know about
water
Trey
off.
Songz
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know
yeah,
about
yeah.
all of that.
Yeah, I don't know
hear
about all that.
some
And-
stuff,
But
but
like,
Come on,
Raped,
man.
like over 20
Yeah,
women.
it was,
Allegedly.
I heard he
Allegedly,
allegedly,
yeah.
but I heard
But why,
Allegedly.
if so many women love him?
I don't know.
Money and
I don't get
fame,
it.
bro.
I think it's something that I think that's part of the fetish too. Is the chase of, oh, you're not really on me. Like I'm gonna get you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you need to have a rapist up here to see what made him.
Nah, that's crazy.
Come on, man.
You know, let's talk about it podcast. We do not.
Yo,
We can't get into the mind of somebody who really feels that they need to have that control.
No. I rock with Diamond though.
Yeah,
Cause
like-
it's true. What if you?
that's
We
a
gotta get to
sickness,
know,
bro.
man. I
That's a
feel like
sickness.
2024 is
It's
the year of the
sickness, bro.
truth, man. Let's figure it
It's
out.
control. That's
what
all
truth?
it is.
Damn. All right, man. We got it got crazy in here, but
Yeah,
we got
that's
two more hot topics. The next one is this whole Cardi B and Offset,
Offset
man. I
situation.
feel like people getting tired of Cardi B, crying about him, calling him a bitch ass nigga, all this shit going live, and then vacation with him the next day. Like, why do girls do that? Like, come out on social media, violate, and then go back, like,
attention.
attention?
Attention. It could be an outlet for
So-
her. Like,
Yeah.
And then go
she
right
probably don't
back.
have
What
nobody to
happened with
talk
them
to.
though?
I
What
think-
happened?
They just
Like,
said he
he
always
cheated
cheating
or
and
something,
violating.
like,
and-
yeah.
Nigga,
But she
come
keeps
on,
saying that, but you
But
keep
she's
going
also
back
been
with
a
him.
social media girl from when before
the
Love
jump.
and
But she's
hip-hop and
also
stuff like
married. Sorry, cut you off. She's married now.
that. Yeah,
But
It's
your
a diff-
past.
maybe
do-
she needs to go
So
to
what's,
therapy. She said
what's
they
your
should
take
start
then? What's your
therapy,
take
so-
on people that's in a long-term relationship or people that's married and they're going through cheating? Can you accept it? Can you move forward from it? Are you supposed to curve them? What you supposed to do when your man cheat on you or your
We
girl cheat on
done.
you? We done. Okay.
We done.
No, it's up to y'all. If you want to stay, then stay. But if you gonna forgive them, forgive them.
Yeah.
So what's your
Yeah.
take personally?
Yeah.
Oh, my personal
Yeah.
take.
You done or are you trying to figure it out?
For the viewers, I'm leaving.
Not for the viewers. I'm leaving.
I'm not leaving.
I'm
Done,
leaving.
man.
I'm leaving.
Out of here.
I'm not
Gotta
leaving.
go.
I feel like it really depends on the type of cheat too. So,
Oh, you gotta break that
that
down.
too, that too.
so do you know her? Has she been around both of us? Were you emotionally cheating? Were you texting for months? Things like that. That's the type of cheat that you can't really come back from because you was invested in that. That's kind of like you was building a little relationship. So that was pre-planned. But if you in a spot, you lit, you accidentally kiss somebody or something like that, like I could probably take that back. I'm gonna do it.
No,
I'm gonna go.
Can I get
somebody?
I'm gonna get my
Get
lip
somebody
back.
out of a job.
accident.
Yeah.
No, but I
Make sure you're
do-
talking
I do
close to the
think-
mic as possible.
I do think people
said
get
me?
caught up in the moment.
Oh.
People get caught up in the moment. And I also think sometimes, like, if you're going through an argument, you're like, I'm sick of this nigga. I might just dip out. Like, I'm going outside. You get what I'm saying? So I can imagine like how I think. Like, if I'm pissed, I'm like, I'm outside. So if I was a dude, I'm like, shit, fuck that bitch. I'm outside. Like, I might do what I want to do, and then you might fuck up. So I think it really just depends
But that's
on.
intentional.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it
I feel
depends on the
you.
type of cheat.
Process into it. That's intentional.
I think it depends on the type of cheat. So, like I said, if he was
The type
heavily,
of cheat.
yeah, it depends.
I ain't gonna lie, you got a lot of vocabulary today. Man. You got a new
If he was
type of
heavily
cheat is
invested, I'm
different.
not taking him back.
know.
If it was a one time slip up, all right, we could work through this shit. It's gonna take me a little minute to build back that trust.
I could understand that, but like, if I'm getting cheated on, if I got cheated on, right? I want my cheat back.
Oh.
So
That's
like,
what you
I
lick
want-
back?
No, absolutely. Because if I
man,
gotta
that need
look
to
you
grow
in your
up.
face
Yes.
knowing that you cheated on me
Grow
every
up.
day, you gonna have to
So
hold that
move
too.
on then. If you want your lip back, then
That's
move
why I
on.
said we done. Because like if I gotta accept you cheating on me, you gotta accept me
Nigga like
cheating on
me.
you.
Yeah.
Like,
Man.
if I get my cheat back, I'm done. If you done, we cool.
But
How do you get your cheat back? You just gonna pick a random
like,
nigga
yeah,
and put it
I'm
on
gonna
him?
cheat. Like,
yeah. But I also
That's how
think
they
that
control it. That's how
a lot
they
of
do
men
that
don't
shit.
even. A lot of men aren't mature enough to even be like, oh, let's just work this out because they know we gonna get our shit back and they never really gonna trust us. Y'all can't bounce back from some shit like that. Women can bounce back from that. So let's be
Nah,
clear.
that's a fact. You right.
Y'all
That's
can't.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why, because according to our textbook, right?
Genetics, yeah, like we don't care.
They say that when a woman cheat, she actually pursued that man. She
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
that
Nah,
man.
that's
She
lies.
opened her legs because y'all not
Lies.
the quote unquote. You're not the dom.
Lies.
So you just letting a nigga
Lies.
get it. You know what I mean? For a guy,
You
like
slam dunk in
I
that
go
shit.
back to like younger days. Like,
niggas think about it.
nah, for real. I'm just telling y'all what it is.
We
like,
can meet somebody
But
in
I
a
don't think
bar
it's
and
about
not
shit
give
like
a
that. I don't
fuck
think about
and
shit
go
like that.
home and fuck him and then go about our day. We move
You
the
could do
same.
that.
We move a lot of women move the same way. This is
But they
why
don't
we
be
better.
honest. They don't
This
be
is why
honest. You
we're
right.
better at cheating
right.
because
You
we
right about
really
that. I
don't be
believe that.
giving a fuck. Y'all niggas be giving a fuck and y'all
Nah.
sloppy and
Not every
messy
nigga.
with it. Y'all be
Yeah.
cheating with the bitch from next door.
Right, real
Like,
messy with it.
Messy, like y'all
But y'all
clowns when it
sneaky
comes.
with it though too. Y'all
I
sneaky.
said that. I just
Yeah.
said.
The point is not
I
to
just
get
said we're
messy.
better.
Nah.
I
My
said we're
theory,
better at
the
it.
only reason why y'all better with cheating is because y'all fucking with niggas and niggas is
Yeah,
not
niggas
trying to
don't
fuck
care.
up their
No.
pussy.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Girls
No.
be snitching. That's
No.
what I
God
feel.
gotta be
Not
more.
Guys be snitching.
We gotta
Guys
be
is
more
crazy.
worthy.
I don't know guys that be like,
Guys
oh,
is
you fucking with a
sloppy.
nigga
I
girl
feel
and you
like
see a
guys
nigga like, yo,
as
bro,
us-
come here.
Guys
As a
are
man, I'ma step to you, bro.
Nah,
I'm fucking with your girl. I don't know no nigga that
Guys-
does
guys
shit like
is
that.
sloppy.
Cause you gonna mess up. Why would you mess up yours?
But not even
In
like
most
that.
cheating situations, like the women find out because of their man. Like it's not
Being
because
sloppy.
you move different, you acting different.
Yeah,
like,
but I'm saying the only reason why y'all not getting caught because that man is also helping you not be sloppy.
gotta
I don't
be
think
better,
so.
though.
Moving
I
in a
think
certain
men,
way.
men
You don't
still
want
do
nobody to
stupid
fuck
shit.
that up.
We gotta be
Girls
better.
be hyped. They,
Nah.
as soon as you kill, they want to call and text you more. They want to be
Men do
around
the
you more.
same shit.
We
Want to
gotta
blow
take
your phone up
accountability.
2:00 in the morning.
We
Stop
gotta
it.
brotherhood come together. Don't fuck with some girl. Just don't do it. We got to accountability to that.
Oh, you and your Malcolm X.
Yeah,
that
we
nigga
got
said,
to.
as
It's
brothers,
us. Yeah,
we
we
should
gotta-
not
yeah, take a
fuck
stand,
with that
like, nah.
man's girl.
So have you ever cheated?
Go ahead.
Because you taking a hard stance.
Yeah, I cheated before.
You ever been cheated on?
that I know of?
No, see,
Girl cheat every day. A nigga like me.
No,
wait,
I
hold
don't
on.
think
no.
about
He
that.
just proved that
No.
girls is
Think about
better.
that. Yeah.
No.
Nigga said,
Think
have you
about that.
cheated? Yes. Have you been cheated on?
I don't know.
He said,
Yeah.
he doesn't know. But I'm
Like, yeah,
saying,
you're
like, have
not
you been
gonna
cheated
know.
on for a fact and like found out? No.
No.
Okay.
Like what? Like
Damn.
what? Like what cheating? Texting? Yeah. I seen some shit. Texting.
Like I said,
Yeah,
it depends.
yeah,
It's
texting, yeah.
different levels.
You know what I did? You know what I
Texting
did?
Another man, then okay.
I went out and party with her. A nigga like me, I can't. That's what I'm saying. My like God can't be in their feelings. I can't be in my feelings. I see
So
that.
you
That's what
stayed?
you want to do.
You went out and party with her, but did you stay?
We worked it out. We worked it out. We tried to figure shit out. And that was
But
it.
what was the text messages? Was it sexual or she was just like being
To
flirty?
me, conversating a nigga behind my back, what is that? To me, that's cheating to me. To other girls,
you guys
girls
rocky?
girls say that talking don't mean nothing. Y'all say that. A nigga like, to me, yeah.
It could mean something depending on the nigga. Are you guys beefing at the time?
Nah, not beefing, but you know, like shit. You know how relationships is up and down. You know how shit.
Okay, so she was
So
playing the
it's
field,
rocky.
seeing if she wanted to really leave you or not.
Yeah, and what I did, it is what it is.
So
I'm
do
too
you
full.
still have? Well,
After you catch him,
yeah, I think some people are. I'm forgiving. Like
I'm not.
I'm working
I'm
through
not. I'm working on me, but I'm holding
Nah,
on
you
to
could
that.
to a certain extent. You just gotta work through it. Like
It's
you said,
on-
you gotta work through
Yeah.
it. If you work through it, then yeah, you get through it. But I don't think about shit like that, man. Like that shit out of my control. I feel like
this is a hard.
you'll go
topic.
crazy.
I
You'll
hope
go crazy.
I
Think
hope
about a
everybody
girl
think
understand
cheating.
that.
about,
You think
like,
about a
always
girl
my-
cheating.
like, right now, is
You'll
he
go
cheating?
crazy. Like,
No.
oh man, damn, she cheating on me. You'll go crazy. You gotta just keep doing you.
But
So-
you're saying you don't think about it. But like in a situation where it just pop into your mind out of nowhere, is that thought going to impact how you move?
Nah,
Yeah.
nigga like me, I just stay busy. I always doing so. I just stay
If
busy.
you
I try not to
if
think
one
about
day
it.
you not busy.
You sound like
it's
I try to
keeping
think
you
about it.
locked down in the house.
It's giving you trying.
sound
You
like he
avoid it
stay
at
busy.
all
You sound like you
costs.
don't
Like,
gotta
I don't wanna know
Keep going. Just gotta keep
if you
going.
playing me.
This is how
Gotta keep
men,
going
men
hard.
can't handle stuff
Yeah.
for real.
I ain't gonna
How?
fight.
Y'all can't
I handled
handle
it.
I commend you
No.
for trying,
Like-
though.
like
Like,
a G.
yeah,
Like a
I
G.
commend you for
Handling
trying.
it is fighting her, doing all that. Like that, doing
To
that.
you.
That's corny. I didn't do it like that. It is what it is.
The last
Females
straw.
attention. Y'all want attention.
No, I'm
If a
saying,
nigga
did
is
you have that
busy-
conversation
Busy
with
chasing
her?
his goals, working, do what you got to do. A nigga ain't gonna have give you all that attention every day. So a nigga that's giving you attention, y'all feed off attention.
So basically, she told him that she
feel
needed more
attention.
reassurance, and he wasn't giving it to her.
So basically, like I feel like that's not an excuse, right? Because if we in a relationship, you like I'm your job, like the same work that you putting into like building yourself and your career and shit. Like you want to be with me, you still gotta put that work in with me too.
Listen, man, I gotta change my goals. I got bills
right now.
You got bills.
Yo, we all got
You-
bills,
you
but I'm
have
still
to-
sitting
you have
here
to
trying
put
to
in that
pour
work.
into you, and you just
no.
I'm just supposed to hold it down.
You do work, yes, you give her attention, but that's not your main attention. You gotta keep going.
We can hear it. Yeah, that's a fact.
My fault. You guys gotta keep going.
Now,
No,
yo, this
you
is
gotta-
funny.
you
I
gotta
wanna think about
find a
this.
balance. Like,
So, knowing how touchy this topic is, right? Why do people who's on the opposite side of the cheating, why do they tell? Why do they snitch?
Because to
you
clear
be
their
feeling
conscience.
guilty. Like, yeah, that shit be
come
eating
on.
you
It's to
up.
clear-
Like,
You
yeah.
killing
for them, it's
families,
not for the
you
other
killing
person.
egos.
Yeah.
Why you gotta tell? Like,
Because
just
you
fucking hold that
you
down.
feel guilty.
You feel guilty. It's
Like,
for,
yeah,
it's
the
for you
person
to
that
clear your
cheated,
conscience. You're not
like-
even thinking about the other person. That's how I feel about it.
Some people don't have a
Anybody in
conscience,
this
though.
room
Some
ever
niggas
been on the
don't-
side of
yeah,
telling on
true.
somebody?
I don't know.
Telling on
What
somebody?
you mean?
Like, yo, I was fucking with your man. Check him.
No.
Oh, yo, I was fucking with your girl. Check him. I'm just, it's to anybody.
No.
I'm trying to figure
What
out why do
circle y'all
people.
in?
I'm just trying to, because a lot of people get caught up because somebody told that other person, whether it's on the
Well, they
online.
stupid.
Why?
You
I
said
just want
Somebody
to know
came to me
why.
back in the day. Somebody like, yo, bro, man to man, son. So like you, like that messing with my girl. I'm like, huh? Back in the day, I'm
I'm
like,
saying emotionally unstable creatures.
Yo.
Men
Yeah,
are
no, I
wild.
was in high
Yeah.
school. I lost my little girl I had in high school because
Which one?
this is I ain't gonna front. This is in 9th grade. I'm gonna keep it on. This is in 9th grade, and I had a little shorty. We was doing our thing, but I was messing with another shorty, and she was cool with it until she seen that we was happy. Like I was telling her, like, nah, I'm
Yeah,
with
do
her,
get
but we
jealous.
don't
People be
be.
hating.
And
Yeah,
then when
that's
she
a fact.
seen, like,
Yeah,
it was like month
that's a
1,
fact.
month 2, month 3, but I'm doing both. But I'm doing well with both. But when she seen, like, yo, wait, hold on, you not fucking up with shorty? That's
Yeah.
when she went and just told, like, yo, the
'Cause she
color
knew
of his
she didn't
room
have
is
a
this.
chance.
His mom know me, and she just told me. But I was like, she only told because I was just moving happily. So I was confused by that shit. I'm only in 9th
Because
grade.
she
But I was like, why you did that? My nigga?
I think that
Like nothing
women
went
are-
wrong. I
yeah.
didn't do you wrong. I didn't do you wrong. You just
It
told
don't
because this shit was
matter.
working.
My thing is, at the end of the day, she knew like she was your side chick. But women who are side chicks, I think, ultimately have the goal of being that main girl. They want you to
that's
leave.
a problem.
They
Right
want you to
that.
leave the main
give you
girl
that.
for them. And my thing is, that's dumb. Like that ain't never gonna happen because you so comfortable playing your position already. You might as well stay a side chick. You gonna be a side chick for the rest of your life until you leave that nigga and move on.
Yeah.
Dang,
nah, you right. You nailed that
it.
shit.
They just
God.
love playing their
Nailed that
position.
that's true. So now based on that, in 2024, why are so many women single? It's mad
We
women
ain't
with
tolerating the
degrees.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
for real.
We
because
not
you're about to
tolerating
play
the
in my
Women
way.
empowerment is up now a little bit. I give that to y'all.
I keep hearing that. Like, I ain't gonna
They
front. Even
trying.
my moms, I be like, telling my mom, yo, I gotta come clean. I be telling my moms, I'm like, she degreed up. Like her kids is done. Both kids, only
Comfortable.
2, successful, and it's the same thing.
Comfortable.
I got aunties though. I got females that I'm cool with. It's mad girls out here that got shit going on and they single. What the fuck is happening?
Because
then?
nobody want no nigga in they space fucking up they shit. Let's be clear. You gonna come over, you gonna give me some dick, and you gonna go about your business.
Oh,
I'm sure
shit.
that's how your
Uh-oh.
mom is moving. Because don't think she
Yo,
ain't out here getting no
not
dick.
mama.
Let's
Damn,
be clear.
why I put my mom in this
Let's
shit?
be
I
clear.
threw myself. I
Yeah,
fucked
I'm telling
myself
you.
up.
No,
Sorry,
sorry.
mom. Hey, mom, I'm sorry.
no.
I tell females this every
Older
time.
women-
No
older
guy want to
women
think about his mother having
breezy.
sex. No
Like,
man
they-
want to think
Yo,
about that, bro.
they
We naive to that shit. We know it's
Yeah.
happening.
No,
We
you know,
know it's
I get it
happening.
because I ain't
How
gonna
you
front.
But we naive to it.
They free
That's
though. I
just
feel like the
silly
older,
and
the
weird.
older women is the
Yeah,
most
yeah,
freest.
but-
They did everything.
but
All they
it's
doing is
because-
chilling.
There
Like,
you go.
I already worked my job 25 years. My kids is grown. Like, so I do get that.
I
It's
don't
like they
want
the
and
most
need a
freest in
man.
the world.
Back to the beginning, I don't want or need a man. It's cool to have somebody, a companionship, like if you want to go out on a date or something like that. But ain't too much to it. You ain't my man. Come over, give me some dick, cook me some dinner, take me out, buy me a little gift, and
But why
I'll do
these
the
guys
same
is
for
not-
you.
but
You
why
go
these
back
guys
to
not
your
cuffing
house.
them?
But it's
You
also
can't know, like, you get the
She
food,
want-
shaking
she don't
it down.
want to.
Anybody.
Hell
She
no,
don't
I'm
want
spending all
like,
this
guys
money
wanna
on
be
you.
kept.
Marriage,
Yeah,
even
I
that,
said,
we talked about
but y'all
marriage
see,
earlier.
This is what I'm saying.
I
It's
be the only
selective hearing.
guy.
It's selective hearing because I also said she's doing the same for that man.
Oh, no. But you did that on the low. You did that like
No,
on
I
some-
said it
on-
very
Actually
clear.
did
Shit,
that
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
you
low.
did.
I said it very clear.
I ain't hear
I
that.
said-
I ain't
listen.
I'm just trying to say
Yeah,
from 25 to 60, It's not even like no older woman thing. I'm just noticing it's mad woman. They got men. I ain't gonna front. They're not lacking in the men department, but ain't nobody cuffing them and taking them like out the game. Like,
but you got to think about it in the reverse. It's like she not cuffing nobody. The bar is previously the bar was on the floor. The bar is raised. Like you got to reach certain standards. You got to come correct to be in a relationship.
Like, man.
You got
that money.
You got that money. Most people,
in the door.
sometimes people are.
I don't think so.
They
you got
choose
that
to be
money.
single.
You in the door.
Like I'd rather be single and have fun because I know that she can't give me what I need.
Got that bread, you in the door, my dog.
Everything with him is money. Y'all keep that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be in a little relationship for
I do believe
that is not true. Because there's women that
Money
fuck with a lot of broke ass niggas.
Yeah. I'm not fucking with nobody.
Niggas with potential.
Oh yeah, you right.
So I don't think money is
But the nigga with the bag come.
So what is a high value
life.
man then? That word come out so much in 2023.
I think a high value man is somebody that can give you that love, that care, that safety net. Like I married my husband because I know I'm safe with him at all times.
What is safe? Safe meaning like, cause not
like tussling and shit. Yeah. Like I know I can't walk the streets, but I just feel safe. Like he's home for me. So I'm emotionally
I want you to break that down because what does safe mean?
Emotionally stable. If I say something, a grievance to him, he listens with the intent to understand. And then me not growing up with my father, I learned a lot of things from my mother and the dads I seen around, like my uncles and godfathers and things like that. So I knew that I wanted to find somebody that really made me open up and be vulnerable because I'm very guarded. I'm very to myself. I don't really tell people a lot of things. And so I knew that when I met him, we was together for 12 years before we got married, that I was like, this is my dude. Like, there's nobody else that I want to open up to. Like, nobody's going to make me feel comfortable enough to even open up. So that's more of safety. Like, I know that he's going to protect me. He's going to guard my heart. Like, he's not really good. If I say some wild shit, he's not gonna throw that back in my face. Like, bitch, a year ago you was out here. Like, he's not gonna do that.
Salute
I'm safe with him.
Would you do that to him though?
No, I'm not that type of girl.
Yeah, you good. As long as you have an understanding, you be all right.
Yeah, shit rocky.
All this shit about relationship,
like,
understanding. You got to be that person for that person too. Just do the same shit you want. That's how I say in a relationship. Just do the same shit that you want for him.
But if I wasn't married, I'm moving like moms. I'm outside. I'm outside. I don't want no nigga in my house.
I already knew I fucked up.
I don't want no nigga in my house. I want my own space. This is why older couples, they slept in 2 separate rooms or had 2 separate beds. Like, you need your peace. You need your space. That's me.
Cheating on the low.
Nah, I ain't gonna front.
But that's why they ended up with them 2 separate beds.
Cheating on the low, man.
Because people, I'm a person that need my space. So, like, when he goes to work, I work from home. I like that. My times, I have 8 hours or 9 hours to myself. So nobody else is in your
like that.
Yeah. So
like,
that I get the whole
let
separate
me miss
bed.
You. I don't want to be
not saying I want to do that,
bro.
But I get why they had the separate beds. You need that space.
So what's more important in a relationship? A nigga having money, his character, or his ability to be faithful?
Character.
His character.
Dang,
her character.
Her character.
He got me answering questions.
Oh yeah. We
got you slave. You a lesbian or not?
We gonna unisex that. All right, matter of fact, but and that's happening a lot too. I know this is a lot of women out here. Even I ain't gonna front. I'm working in a school, and I know this is a lot of high school young ladies that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
girl on girl, and I'm trying to figure out where did that come from too. Like, is it the media? Is it
more free?
I mean, and the young men too. I ain't gonna front. I definitely see that a lot too. When we was growing up, you know, we grew up in the AO culture. You couldn't even look at a dude from what's going on, bro? Hey, yo, touch my shoulder. So to go from that to this, I'm like, this is a whole
people are
different.
More comfortable, way more comfortable. Celebrities out here promoting it. Look at Lil Nas X. So you might have a Lil Nas X in your
I don't like that. I don't like that.
You don't
worship
like
idols.
Because I do think
black culture, we worship too much idols.
I don't think it's black culture in general. I think it's my husband works in a predominantly white school on York Avenue, and he has a little boy that
no, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying how you said Lil Nas X. Look at Lil Nas X. Like black people, like we always worship.
White people idolize celebrities too. But I'm also saying
not like how we do it.
No, but they see it more. So Lil Nas X is free with his sexuality. Sam Smith is free with his sexuality. People like that. So they see it on TV.
But it wasn't
like that back in the day. We were still trying to figure out if Prince was gay.
But they pushing it on people now.
And we still don't know
is
to this
pushed,
day.
but it's also, I think people are also more free. I'm not trying to look at the negative in it. I think that I'm happy for whoever wants to express themselves.
Yeah. Me too.
Be
Me
who
too.
you
Let's
are.
do you. But
I-
let's do you. That's how I
Be
feel.
who you are and be respectful for everybody.
That's a
That's just
fact.
how I feel.
It's
They're
not
not
pushing it
respected
onto
to our
somebody
opinion,
who
though.
is interested
Like
in
Boozy.
the opposite sex.
No offense,
though.
like Boozy. Boozy said that he don't want that in his household. Everybody mad at him. How? He don't want it in his household.
He said he
It's
walked
his
out of the
household.
color purple movie.
He also said that he had a stripper or escort
That's what
suck
he
off his
wanted to do.
15-year-old
But
son.
yeah,
Let's be
but
fucking clear.
I
here.
understand, but that's what he
And I
wanted.
like-
He
I
just
like
saying that
Boozy.
he just don't want that in his household, and people mad at him. How? How you said you gotta respect people, right? So
It's very insensitive times. Some people respect.
man.
Listen, some people are gonna respect your take on it, and some people aren't. People are entitled to their
yeah,
opinion, so
yeah,
people
yeah,
can be
yeah.
mad at Boozy because that's their opinion.
But that's his household. He
It
said he don't
doesn't
want it in his
matter.
house. I can understand he's saying
gotta
like,
get
yo,
out the house.
don't come around me
Like,
or some
I
shit like that. Then,
house.
right, that's different. He
Mm-hmm.
said in his household. He pays the bills. It's his household. He just say he don't want it in his house. He didn't say, yo, keep that shit from around me. No, he just say he don't want it in his house. So what's
I
the
think
big deal?
people
But you
are
also
mad.
said it in a public forum. Well, he said it on
Yeah,
Vlad TV, so
yeah.
you're opening up yourself to public backlash. It's just that simple.
And I think
So-
people are mad because it feels like an ignorant statement to make or an insensitive statement to make, because if you basically saying if you have kids underneath your household who are interested in the same sex, you don't want nothing to do with them. That's crazy. Like
He going
you
from
not
old
accepting.
times. He said old times in the Bible. That's what he said he's going from.
Which is why a lot of people are killing themselves, which a lot
Yeah.
of people are rapists, which a lot of people are doing
man,
wild
just rape
shit.
shit, man.
No, but I'm
That
saying
rape
this
shit.
people are not free to be who they want
Are
to
you-
be,
yeah.
and that's the problem when you try to box people into something and have them conform.
But they
to
be
the
pushing that
quote-unquote
shit on niggas. I
normal.
just don't be liking that
I
though.
think
Like I don't like
they
how
do
they
that
push
shit.
it,
What
bro.
I
It's
think
like,
maybe because I don't see
like
the
that
interview
shit.
or whatever, but I think that's what possibly he was talking about, not the fact of I'm disagreeing with same sex
Oh, yeah,
or whatever.
he
it's
said
the
that.
promotion
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
sexuality.
it's
Because
like-
that's
it's
what
in
they
cartoons.
are doing.
They got that
It's
shit in cartoons.
When we
Come
was
on.
growing up, we didn't care if they had a mother and a father. Oh, they having sex. No, we
You don't
just
even see
watching
that
a
shit on TV no
cartoon.
more. On
Like,
TV,
they're
the
changing
shows, you don't even see
childhood.
men and women no more. It's just always, come on, bro.
No, I
Every show.
understand that, but I also think it is pushed a lot. But then, as for I can't speak for Jaleesa, but I can't imagine like being a lesbian and only seeing
I understand that.
a fucking woman and a man, or
understand
like
that.
where's the women on
That's
women?
what I was
Like
gonna say.
But in
Like,
cartoons, though,
you
But that's what I'm-
gotta have people feel included. I do think that is heavily pushed on these
Yeah,
young
that
kids.
shit.
Like I was saying before, my husband has a child that identifies as, I don't even know the proper term, asexual, whatever.
How do he
but
take
he
it, though?
wears a skirt to school, but he is technically was born as a little boy. But that's
But how do
do
he
wait,
take
so
it?
how do you
He don't
feel
care.
about
That's
this,
who you wanna
this
be.
whole topic? Because I always wanted
yeah.
to ask people, you know what I mean, that, you know, into I don't even want, I don't know the right thing to say. I don't want to fuck it up. But no.
Let's get
touch
in
that.
I'm in a
it.
professional
Get it
environment
out.
myself, and I don't be knowing how, because like I said, I grew up in that, I'm from Harlem. Culture that I grew up in is different, so I be trying my best to, you know, walk
Say the
around
right
that. But
thing.
how do you feel when people be talking like this and saying like, oh, they pushing this agenda and all that? Like, for somebody that's in it, how you feel?
I don't think that it's pushing an agenda. I think that it's being inclusive of all aspects of life, all personalities and interests. Because, like, let's say I'm gay and I'm in a household raising my child with another female, and she's used to seeing me and my partner. She's not used to seeing me with her father or me with a man. Like, it's confusing. If I'm raising a child in an environment where it's two women or it's two men, you seeing a man and a woman is confusing because you don't see that on the regular. You cannot relate to that. So I don't think it's people pushing an agenda or forcing people to be a certain type of way. It's to expose other aspects of a person's like life. Like,
So do you
just
feel
to
like
be man and
if
woman,
somebody
you're
said that
excluding
you,
a whole person's life.
if somebody said that, you know what I mean, that you pushing that on your child, what would you tell them? Like, because 9 times out of 10, most of our children want to be like us. So if your child now gets into 5th grade, 6th grade, and that's the time where, you know, young kids start, do you want to be my girlfriend? Check yes, check no. But now she going girl on girl. How would you feel about that?
I'm gonna accept her for whatever she chooses to do. But like, I asked my daughter, she straight. Like, I'm like, you sure? I asked her both sides. Like, do you like girls? Are you interested? She like, nah, I like boys. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. Like,
But it's also, she's at a
Yeah.
certain age too, to where you kind of like getting little butterflies in your belly for like a boy or a girl. I think when it's somebody that's 4, 5, 6, like I think that's like, all right,
Yeah.
like you're doing a lot. Like you sending your son to school in a skirt
artists.
Like, your
my
like,
take on it, I feel like
that's a lie.
They
So
push
I
it.
think-
Is that a lot and not
That's what I'm
everything
trying to
else?
say.
Because there is no age limit
yeah.
on what's being promoted on TV, outside, like just period. So there is no like, okay, once you get preteen, they have a choice. They kind of know what they want a little bit.
I think at 5 you don't want to know who you like. I don't think you know. I like
Cartoons.
a boy. I don't think
They
I
have
like
it in
a
the
girl.
cartoons.
I'm about to cry just hearing it. I don't think that 5 is like what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Man.
They
Supposed to
got
be
it on
like
the bus stop.
10
They
and
be having it
up,
on
like,
the bus
something
stop.
like that.
They having the cartoons, and then you remember Little Baby in them at a party. They coming in their space. Come on.
I think
So you
that
telling me
kids
that's
are-
not
what?
pushing the
What
agenda?
happened with Lil Baby at a
Yeah,
party?
break that down. Break
Little,
that down.
in the party, you ain't see the pictures with the guy had the Speedos on.
So Lil Baby went to a party. Like
It was a billionaire party allegedly.
He was hugging him from the
He was
back.
hugging him from the back. It was mad uncomfortable. They just
somebody
coming
in
around.
a Speedo.
Yes, he had a Speedos on. Everything. He hugging him from the back.
Why
A
you
sandwich.
mention that?
I'm just saying to push the agenda. They coming in people.
Little Baby is a huge artist.
they
he got a lot of
they
kids.
had
that's
him in a
influenced,
sandwich.
And he got a
A
picture right
sandwich.
now with a dude.
He was in the
hugging him.
middle, one in the front, one in the back. He is sick. He looked mad uncomfortable. He like,
Well, he can also sue for
come on,
sexual
bro.
assault
Come on.
Oh
bro.
man!
if he
You know
wants.
what I'm
To.
saying? I
I
just
mean,
feel
we at the
like-
time was suing anyway.
All right,
My godfather is gay. He raised me a little bit, so I like. at
So
the
you
end of the
don't
day-
hug him?
Yeah, I hug him, but I'm not. Come on, bro. Like
You not what?
they had him in a sandwich. It's two men. They had him in a
But
sandwich.
why?
That's
If you
a strict
but if you
opinion.
bring your girl around and you like, let's say, kiss your girl or hug your girl in
If
front of
you
your
do that,
godfather,
you
why
can
can't he
that.
do the same?
You can do that, but I'm talking about pushing the agenda. Little Baby was taking a picture. These dudes is coming. They coming with liquor, and it looks crazy. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
gotta see that clip.
I
Y'all
think,
seen the clip? Y'all had to see the clip.
I
Y'all
didn't
crazy.
see it.
Nah, I didn't see it. Again, I'm not on social
He
media.
said giving out drunken hugs later on again. Like
But
what,
that's
like, they
funny because
pushing
of
it,
the
bro.
comments that he said at Rolling Loud that got him canceled. So was this after?
No, the baby, right?
Little Baby.
Yeah,
That's
Lil
the baby.
Baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lil
see what I'm
Baby.
saying? Lil
Okay,
Baby,
okay. Jada's baby
Yeah.
father.
Him and
Oh,
Meek Mill,
okay.
they had all them looking suspect. That's what I'm trying to say. Is
But
look,
that's what you listen. They be freak ass boys when you go to these white billionaire parties.
Where's the
Speedo?
Speedo?
They
Where's
are
the Speedo?
dragging
That's
in.
not the Speedo picture.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
what
sandwich
I'm
picture he talking about.
Okay,
He
that's
look happy
that's
as
it.
hell.
But it was a guy at this party with Speedos
That's
on
at what's
too.
his name's
But
party.
Little Baby
Oh,
is
the old
he's a
white party.
thugged out
In Los
ATL.
Angeles.
Like,
It's
what are
in
you
every-
doing? Like,
it's in every show now.
this is
Ruthless,
crazy,
y'all watch
bro.
Ruthless?
As a,
No.
Nah.
It's in every show. Power. It's like, come on, bro.
I think
like,
I
Again,
know
I think it should be a balance. Let's be a balance.
I
That's
get
what I'm
it.
trying to say.
Yeah,
Let's be
I
a
get
balance.
it.
I mean,
I
You
get
respect
it, but
y'all,
you
but y'all
gotta
gotta
have
respect
people-
our opinion. We
At
gotta
the-
respect
at
y'all
the
opinion, but y'all
same
can't respect our
time-
opinion.
so at the same time, I can't relate to a show because it ain't got no gay people in it. Like,
Nah, I'm just trying to say. I'm not
what?
saying that. See, I'm not saying that. Saying
But my-
y'all gotta respect our opinion and then respect your opinion.
No, yeah.
You're not respecting my opinion at all.
I
you
am
keep
respecting
saying,
your
nah,
opinion, but you
this,
just saying like we should have our own shit to the side and
I'm
not
just trying to
like.
say,
Yeah. Like the
respect
L
certain
word.
people.
Like-
Nah, just like certain people that's like,
I like
Boozy, I'm
power
talking about
too.
Boozy.
Damn, I can't see a little
He
girl
wanted-
on girl
if he was a-
action.
oh,
His
man.
household. He won his household.
But if
People
that's
mad.
not what the show gives, then why?
What?
Like, say if that show just wasn't going that way, why do I have to force like some same
Like
sex?
power?
Yeah, like if that's not where the show was going, why? Just to
To-
add it
for
to the
So if we
Inclusivity.
talking about it, we talking about money too, because at the same time you bring in a
That's what I
whole
said.
nother
That's what I
group of
said.
people to
I
watch your
said that.
show.
The
Like,
LGBTQIA plus they stand.
Like, hello, we
tall and-
strong.
They
Yeah,
strong.
y'all strong, but all right, we gonna leave it there.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
quiet.
they
I
have
respect
way
y'all.
more.
No,
They have way
respect
more
y'all.
rights than
Respect
black
everybody,
people.
bro.
But-
So you gotta make them
But
feel
if we being
included.
critical,
It's
Nah,
just
yeah,
this is the
yeah,
time
you
that
gotta-
we
you
in.
gotta-
Black history out of schools, and they're
You got to
promoting
talk about
with
stuff like this. Come to the
sexuality.
table and
That's
talk.
real.
We didn't even
Let's
have the
understand. We had to
sex
understand each
ed
other more.
class for regular sex. We had it probably once when we
Yeah,
was in
that's true.
school.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all taking out history stuff that we can actually learn from our kids and stuff, and just to talk about sexuality. Yes, should it be a space for people to sorry.
Let's talk about them jets.
Should it be
Let's
a
talk about them
space-
jets.
Yo, should it be a space
Let's
for
talk about
it?
them jets.
Yes, but the way that is being pushed, like targeting kids, our cartoons and all this other stuff, I think that's what it is. Not the fact that y'all are being represented. That's not a problem.
Talks like
But it's
this
being
is good.
It's
We
more
need talks like
accept-
this. We need talks like
Being
this.
gay is more
Let's have
acceptable than
understanding.
being black.
Can
Like,
I
let's
can
be
I
honest.
play
This is-
devil's
yeah,
advocate
that's
real
This is
quick?
the
what
part
it is.
of the show, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where we talk about tips. We gonna spin it back to positive. I'm gonna let y'all know what I'm saying, right? We had
we had a
lot of great, amazing talks, and this is gonna be part 2, part 3. It might be Melanin Sisters times. Let's talk about it. We might do this a couple of times, but so when I say tips, is like we want to make sure that the communication is clear between women and men. There's some things that guys want to know, and we want help. You know what I mean? We not being too arrogant. We want to know like what do we do in this situation? Like when we started out the show, we started out with. If your family member call you domestic violence situation. Another tip that we wanted to throw out there, and then maybe y'all could ask us a question where it's like, yo, what should women do in this situation? What should men do to effectively be able to, in an argument, in a heated argument, what do they do when your girl, she loud, she going crazy? Because a lot of dudes, this domestic violence is real. I don't know if y'all been seeing the statistics lately, right? Spouse, thank you. In a relationship, what should you do in a heated argument? The other person's getting the best of you. They might have said some shit, cut you to the core. What are you supposed to do in that situation instead of choosing violence?
Walk away.
Yeah. You're supposed to walk away.
Realistic. As men, we can't afford to do that, bro. You gotta walk away, bro.
Nobody can afford.
But I want to hear from the ladies.
Men is in danger. We in danger. I'm sorry.
A lot of the times, y'all win in the arguments. I ain't gonna lie, because the men come with the aggressive shit, but y'all be coming with the words that'll be like,
you can't beat a woman in no argument. So I learned that
from a girl that's talking that talk in an argument. Just give some advice to the man. What should we do if you like, yo, I'm there already. I'm talking crazy. I don't give a fuck. What should we do?
I think that just go outside.
Just walk away, right? Like dead in a moment. And girls be doing that scratching, pulling. Where you going? Like,
who are y'all dating? Like,
it goes down. It goes down.
You ain't do that before? When you was younger?
Let's be clear. I don't play that. I don't do hitting because I know if I get hit back, I'm gonna be tight. So I never put my hands on anybody. I don't.
You ain't never say some shit that cut.
No, what I can do is, I cut deep. I cut real deep. I'm gonna hit you where it fucking hurt. I'm gonna talk about somebody
that's dead. Some dudes can't control that.
That's what I mean.
No, and I understand that.
She said she gonna talk about your dead homie.
No, I said I'm gonna talk about somebody that's dead. It might not be your homie, but that's the way my mom works because I've never seen anybody be abused. Like growing up or whatever. I've never been in an abusive relationship.
That can happen though.
But let me finish my point. But what I'm saying is I also have never been with anybody who was like physically like about to attack me or ever wanted to put their hands on me, nor have I ever wanted to put my hands on somebody. If I get to that point, then I'm going to walk out. And I know for him, 9 times out of 10, he's out. Because even if we have like a regular disagreement, he's going to go outside and he's going to take a little walk to cool himself down. Not saying that he's walking because he wants to hit me, but I think if it gets to that point, you definitely need to walk out and then also seek counseling because if your ultimate goal is just like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up in here because you bugging. Yeah, you gotta like figure out why that's automatically your go-to instead of using your words. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that don't cut deep, but still talking it out.
I'm
not gonna hold you. I'm doing all of the above. Like I'm a very like physical person, so like when I get mad, I'm saying shit because I'm trying to get you out of character, but also once I'm mad. Because of my upbringing, like I had to use my hands. I'm comfortable using my hands. If I'm communicating to you and you don't understand me, now I'm frustrated.
So what should that person do when you get like that?
To you, I'm gonna make you feel what I'm saying to you. Like
that's not a good thing.
I didn't say it was healthy.
That's not a good
I didn't say it was healthy.
You're gonna make them go crazy. I want the tips, ladies and gentlemen. I want the positive tips.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I it's not healthy. I recognize that. I'm working on it. I said I'm healing. I'm in the process of healing. I'm not healed, but like. Who I am, with my what feels comfortable to me is to use my hands. Like,
in other words, run, ladies and gentlemen.
So, ladies.
No, I mean,
never know. Somebody might sweep off her feet soon.
I doubt that.
I'm sorry, whoever.
That's a typical guy response.
Yeah.
That's why we need these conversations.
But so you gotta walk away, but you gotta give me time. Like it takes me a lot to get to the level of where I'm about to put hands on you or I'm trying to get you out of your character because I'm already there. Like it take a lot to get that out of me. So like once I'm there, you gotta leave me alone because I'm not calming down.
But a lot of guys is like that. A lot of guys do the same thing and they end up in jails. That's what I'm trying to say. Like we have to take accountability of what we say and do. You have to, because certain guys can't control that. Like they feelings, niggas be in their feelings. That's why I'm in my feelings. Being in your feelings, you gonna bug out. So we can't
But
afford to
if
be in
you
our
also-
feelings.
But
Can we hear your
no,
turn?
he in the bubble. But if you also avoid your feelings,
I'd have been crashed out.
Which
but
is
if you
way
also
worse.
avoid your feelings, you're gonna explode. one
Yep.
day.
But that's
Like,
how we was raised. As men, we supposed
that's
to.
not
hold
healthy
it down.
either.
That's not
Like you want to
healthy.
call that's not
But this
healthy.
is what y'all put out though.
You need to
Everything that
seek
we was
counseling.
taught as kids doesn't mean it's beneficial to who we
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to be.
Yeah,
No,
we
that's
gotta
a
be
fact.
better.
You wanna
We
be
have to.
better?
But all y'all
Right,
played the
it's
part
just like-
into doing that. Grown guys that are, oh, a guy, you can't complain, right? A guy, you can't complain, man up. We heard that shit thousands of times.
But that's
But
your
you a man,
upbringing,
but you a man
right?
now, so now you gotta
Yeah.
kill that little
No,
boy.
no,
what
yeah,
you
yeah,
wanted,
yeah.
because
That's a
what
fact.
that is.
You have to.
So,
but I'm just saying.
do you
but
have
people,
kids?
Of course.
Nah, I don't
Okay,
know.
so like your perspective is based off of how you was raised. If
Oh,
you
yeah,
had
everybody.
a kid, you want your kid to not express. If you had a son, not even a kid. If you had a son, you want your son to not express how he feeling in the
you
moment,
gotta
man up,
express
hold
yourself.
that shit
Nah,
down.
you have
to. Yeah, but he's
Exactly.
learning
So
that from
you got to
you.
do the
Yeah.
work because you
I
can't
want
teach
it
him
different.
something
Yeah,
you
than my
don't
kid.
know.
I got look.
You should
Right.
want better
Look.
for yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, as a kid, like as a father, if your kid do the same shit as you fat as a father.
Yeah,
You gotta
but
be better than you.
if you're still the same person that you were at 15,
I'm not saying
mentality
he
wise,
been around me.
you gotta.
Come on, man. I grew OD. I just it's
Not-
just certain shit I can't afford to be my feelings. It's just what.
Why
It's my
not?
take on it. I just can't.
Then you need to go
Why
seek
not?
counseling.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
need
for real.
counseling.
You can't
I
truly-
need counseling.
No,
Talk
and
about
it's
it's
not
your
a bad
feelings.
thing.
You
That's
no,
talk
no,
about
yeah,
you
yeah,
need
yeah.
to be able
Yeah.
to
Let's all
express
talk at
yourself
once.
in a
I
in
do
a
sound
civil
clear.
Okay.
Right now, I'm switching myself. I'm switching myself. I'm just saying.
Not
I
talk
can't
at
afford to
once.
be in my feelings. It just can't. Any man I feel like can't afford to be in their feelings.
Yeah, because you got a lot of pent up rage.
So-
if you can't afford to be in your feelings.
Any man that, but like talk to any man, they gonna tell you. Like
It's
you,
not.
for
It's just
example.
not men. Let's just
He's
clear
a-
that up.
he's a
It's
prime
women
example.
too. Jaleesa just said that about herself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you gotta work on
prime
that.
example, as a man, should you be in your feelings?
I do agree with you saying as far as like wearing your emotion on your sleeve. Unfortunately, in the time we in, it's not beneficial to be all emotional. But you do have to make sound decisions. You have to be able to think clear, and that's what it is.
that's what you
But
do.
it's still judging every situation case by case. Like I could be able to take myself outside of what's happening, look at it, analyze, and make a decision based on what's happening. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
But you
right.
still got to be able to express yourself and not shut down too.
Yeah. That's
Because then you
definitely true.
suppressing your emotions. That's not beneficial for a relationship.
Nah, yeah, you express yourself, yeah, but it just I don't know. I just be chilling, man.
I think
don't
we
feel
living in two different like eras, kinda like. One half of our generation or like society wants people to like, oh, you and your feelings, man up, and the other half of society
Gotta
wants
talk.
you to be emotionally intelligent and communicate.
That's like
So,
Tyrese.
to bring
Tyrese
it
been
back,
going
when you
viral.
like, why you see a lot of women that's single, we single by choice because you're not emotionally intelligent enough to express yourself to me. Like, there's plenty of men and women in the world who can communicate and effectively get what they have to say off their chest in a healthy manner, and it's appreciated. And there's other people who just ignore it and sweep it under the rug, or like, I'm not gonna say nothing because I can't say nothing. Like, I'm not holding that shit in. I'm gonna say what I
don't
gotta
hold it
say
in. You
each
supposed
and
to hold
every
it in. You supposed
time.
to say how you feel, but that's it. Like I'm not gonna crash out.
Yeah, but saying how you feel is still a part of an emotion. You keep saying like, oh, I can't afford to be emotional.
Just be-
But that is an
I be smooth
emotion.
with it.
I got a feeling that this is gonna have to
Be a part two?
definitely be a part two. But this is the part of the show where we're gonna go around and everybody just give their gem of the day. And let's keep it on topic of relationships, right? Just go around your favorite or your best. Anything it could come from your mom, your grandmom, anything that you heard, anything that you've seen, read. Can you give the community a gem that you learned that everybody could just take in within themselves? I could start. You know what I mean? My gem of the day is communication is key.
Yo.
The reason why I say that is because even like today, you know what I mean? Like we go back and forth. We had a great talk. This was beautiful. And I think this is what it's about. Just communicating.
Yeah, understand
And
each
without judgment though. And I like the fact that Diamond mentioned that a lot. It's like I'm not judging you on whatever you do, whatever you got going on, but we could talk about it. But without the emotions, without you wanting to beat somebody up because of how they feel they on the other side, just talk about it. And if you woman enough and if you man enough, put your feelings aside. Let that person talk. Don't cut them off. Let that other person talk. And then whatever we, like you said earlier, we could agree to disagree and all that. But let's just talk it out and communicate. That's my gem of the day.
Yeah, just understand your partner and understand you, and you just come to some type of agreement and just make the shit work. Because what happening in a relationship is for your relationship, not the word to know. So that's how I look at it. Just understand each other, bro.
My gem. I would say listen with the intent to understand. Sometimes I need that for myself, because sometimes when we going back and forth, I'm just ready to go back at him with a reply instead of listening to what he's actually saying and taking it and be like, okay, I can understand why you look at it that way, but here's my take on why I interpret it this way. So listening with the intent to understand is very big.
Nice.
I don't have like a statement, just like self-reflection. Like within the relationships, continue to work on yourself separately and with the relationship, so y'all can grow together. You can, because you change all the time. So just self-reflection.
I would say give yourself grace. Give yourself and your partner grace. Like
that.
Like no relationship is perfect. Y'all gonna fuck up. Y'all gonna like butt heads. Y'all not always gonna be on the same page, but like y'all gotta extend grace because y'all two separate people. Like,
Yeah.
And there you have it, y'all.
Part 2. Y'all do part 2.
coming soon.
Part 2 coming.
Every month.
That's a good one.
Let's talk that old shit.